So we've got 28 laps coming in at Bathurst. Let's do this. Here we are at Bathurst. Let's get this thing started. This is on the replay, but we missed out last week. So here we go. Up the front, it's Tremblay, Mikey Mike, Cards fan, J-Mag. Revving. Underway, good start from Tremblay and Mikey Mike. The GTC boys had a good start. J-Mag on the outside into the first turn. He'll get pushed wide. Neen Tisto's up there on the inside. Everybody giving each other just enough room. Thought there might have been... Oh no. Good start though. Spec 1. One of the super chatters for the GTC2. He's up there in 5th place. Good start on the medium tyre. So this race we actually get to see the telemetry for the entire race because of the replay. Don't know why it does that, but it does that. I don't know what that glitching's about. That's not very nice, is it? This is Autista in 10th. Just in his own little world. Up there, Mikey Mike though, he covers the lead. Back down in 4th is J-Mag. He's had a pretty decent start and he follows this crowd. He's on the medium tyre. And the Corvette seems to do well here at Bathurst. Let's see what they can do here today. Cards fan in 3rd. He's the closest. And he's looking pretty good. That is going to bug me if that keeps happening. I don't know what that is too. Well, welcome everybody. See you later, Rocky. Thanks for popping in. Cards fan, he's got a bit of work to do now because J-Mag and Spec 1, they're about to arrive on scene and do some nasty stuff. We're going to try and get around him, I think. Spec 1's there. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that lagging's about. Neen Tisto. He's still on track. He's usually a dark horse. He's on the medium tyre as well. He's up to 8th place. So we got around Autista there, I think. So Autista and the teammates. Side-by-side action between Marcus and Lightspeed. He's gone purple. The AMG from DNA Lightspeed. He's had to back out of it. Neen Tisto arrives. And 2 turns to 4. And look at this. DNA, he's trying to have a crack around the outside. And with 2 PREC boys on scene, it could be quite dangerous. Teammates working together. So Marcus and Lightspeed from DNA, they're going to have to work together themselves to stop these PREC boys advancing forward further. But Marcus is doing a fantastic job holding them off in his Nissan. Another purple sector. It's a strong start. A lot of action in behind him. He's come down the cutting at the elbow. This is where he needs a good exit. We saw in GTC2 how effective it is. Oh, he's trying to upset him, isn't he? He didn't like that, but I don't think that was Marcus's fault. Neen Tisto is going to chuck something. It's too wide almost as we come to the kink. Lightspeed with the slipstream. He's going to have the advantage. He does, and Neen Tisto slots back in behind. He's lost the spot. He's been slingshotted in front, and Lightspeed with the move. Great little racing in this little pack of 4. And it's early days. Hard tyres for Marcus. He's doing well. Medium tyres for Neen Tisto. Medium tyres for Autista. And hard tyres as well for Catch, who's down there in 10th place. He's got a lot of work to do. MSP is on hards. And then it is Spec 1, medium tyre. So he'll be hoping to get ahead of his teammates. And it looks like we've lost, I don't know, did we lose a few drivers early on? Because we've only got 12 here. So back up the front, the leader, Mikey Mike, is on soft tyre and is absolutely flying through here. Soft tyres as well for Tremblay, so the GTCQ drivers working wonderfully together in a duo. Just look at the lines they've got through here. Just bask in this fastest. Oh, that was a bit wild. Bask in the glory. 2:01 last lap. So we saw just how quick our GTC2 guys are, because they were doing similar times. Thank you, Martin Bellinger, for the share. Very much appreciate that. As J-Mag has secured third place over Cards Fan. So Cards was third, but yeah, he's just fallen off the pace a little. The medium tyre for J-Mag working well. Medium for Cards as well. So they're on the same strategy at this early stage. But lap 3, there's still plenty to happen. There's still plenty of time for mistakes to crawl in and ruin someone's race. We've seen it all before. Not wishing that on anyone, of course, but it does happen. Thank you very much, Martin, for sharing on Facebook. And Ryan as well shared the stream 31 minutes ago. That must have been the last stream. We didn't see that come up. Judoka, he's in 5th place. He's also on medium. So we're going to see those medium drivers come in at the end of lap 5. Maybe lap 6. We saw a few 3 stoppers last race. Thank you very much again, Martin. Simon has liked the stream. Thank you very much, Simon. Ning Tisto's up to 7th. He's really pushing hard on those mediums. Bautista on mediums as well. So, yeah, the 2 PREC guys working well together at the moment. And Marcus in 9th has fallen off, but he is on the hard tyre. So remember, minimum of 5 laps on medium and hards for everybody. At the moment, this is where most of the action is in the midfield. It's spread out a little bit at the moment, but we've got to keep an eye on it, keep a close eye on everything. On board with Autista. Autista gets a great exit. He's going to be pulling along his teammate Autista here. And what are we? Lap 4, so one more lap before we see pit stops legally start for the medium and hard runners. And look how effective that slipstream is down here. They're going to bump draft each other. Yes, they are. Right now, a little bit wide from Lightspeed from DNA. If he keeps doing that, it's going to really open up the door for the Puerto Rican E-Racing Club drivers who are chasing him in behind. Climbing the mountain once again, the AMG Mercedes looks big through this tight circuit here at Mount Panorama Bathurst. And for now, Lightspeed is ahead, but you can see Nintisto is there on the back bumper. And it's not going to be long before he comes knocking. And he wants to get around him. We are going to see pit stops into this lap, though. Lightspeed will be one of them, because it's quicker to get rid of your slow tyres as soon as you possibly can, and you can do that after 5 laps. So there's a 10th down on his last lap. So his pace is pretty consistent here at the moment. 203, 205s. We're hoping to get some quicker times once we get on the quick tyre. 5th place, Judoka mediums as well. He's been pretty consistent in the 203s. And just ahead of him is Cards Fan and J-Mag. This battle looks like it's going to go on all day today. 2 Corvettes and an Aston Martin. 1 by 1. Medium tyres for this guy, Cards Fan, we're on board with right now. He's on the medium, but he's going to go 1 more lap. Interesting. He doesn't want to lose J-Mag. He's on the medium too, so they're extending their run. Mikey Mike's come in. Nintisto comes in to get rid of the medium. Bautista, his teammate, does the same, so normal strategy there, nothing out of the ordinary. Quick stop from those guys. The rest of the guys coming in as well, getting rid of the hards. Marcus gets rid of them. He's gone to soft, so we can start putting in some quick times now. Spec 1 on some softs now. Catch also on the mediums. Just getting rid of those slower tyres earlier on. MSP is in behind, so these two didn't have a fantastic start to remember, but Bathurst is just going to grind away at this one today. Tremblay at the front leads. Look at those soft tyres. He's pushing on them hard. New mediums now for Mikey Mike. So we've already got different strategies between the 2 GTCQ guys. Interesting. Arthur Enrique, hello. Good to have you back. So Mikey Mike, he's not far off, is he? Yeah, that's annoying if YouTube's not notifying people of things. That is very frustrating. Because I'm sure you've probably got the bell and everything ticked, don't you? J-Mag stays ahead just slightly. These guys are going an extra lap. We saw that strategy play out. Oh, J-Mag's going to go another lap. Surely that's a miscalculation. Cards Fans in, getting in those mediums. Not surprising. Yeah, see, I don't know why you shouldn't get the bloody... Don't worry, YouTube's annoying like that. I don't know why. They think they know what's best for you sometimes. Even when you tell it that they're wrong, they still think they know what's best. It's a quick delta, so it doesn't lose too much time. That could be the reason for the long run on the mediums. But yeah, J-Mag really stretching out the stint here at this moment. Judoka there in 5th place. He can split his softs 8-8. Okay, well there you go. That could be why. I mean, you guys would know that have raced it already, but we'll have to wait and see what he does. The action's getting quite tense between him and Lightspeed and Nintisto though. Lightspeed on the mediums. Soft tyres for Neen. He needs to get through. I think he's going to do it. On the grass. They've made contact. He's had to slow down to let Bautista gets through. Lightspeed back on the track. That gives Marcus a run. Oh, that was unfortunate for all. He's come out just ahead of Spec 1. Lightspeed. He's recovered. Right, so we lost another driver out of that. That's a bit of a shame that we lost Nintisto right then and there. I will say, that didn't look like to be anyone's fault other than just a racing incident. That's That looked like it was a controversial moment. MSP still trailing behind Catch at the moment. Mikey Mike. They're in the lead on the mediums. Soft tyres now for Tremblay. Yeah, the GTCQ guys have got this one wrapped up early on. Cards fan just comes out ahead of J-Mag. That was tight. That was close. That is what the short delta looks like here at Bathurst in the pit lane. But it's worked out for Cards fan at this stage. He's on the hards. He can hold up J-Mag. Not for long though. Those soft tyres that the Corvette driver's got are just working wonders. Just not a fan of people leaving after an incident. And I've seen Nintista do that a few times now. Nothing against you, brother, but I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, I'm not a driver. I'm a commentator, and I like to see entertainment, and I like to see racing. It is what it is. I remember at Laguna Seca, I think we had an incident. Nintista was leading, and he got caught up at the corkscrew from memory, and just left the game straight away. And we were on lap 1. I mean, we're on lap 8 of 28. Anyway, Bautista there in 5th. Well, I don't know. If he was running late to work, then he should have had a sub. See my, because now someone's lost a spot on the race. This is the thing with league racing. I'm not trying to start a fight. But if you know you can't make it, like there are subs, right? And that means someone from PREC gets a run that might not get a run in the top flight usually. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'm going to leave it there at that. But yeah, I see it all the time, and it just sucks, especially when I know there's guys that they show up to every practice, or they show up every day, even when they know they're never going to get a run. And then, yeah, it's more about them, about trying to keep it fair. But anyway, let's get back to the racing. Cards fans back in 4th, and the undercut was kind of working on J-Mag, but he's picked the slower tyre at the moment. So J-Mag's managed to pull away, and the gap's opened up significantly at this point. Annoyingly, on the replays, they don't give you the intervals. I don't know why GT Sport's like this. It's frustrating, but that's what it is. But you can see the difference in times. Have a look on the right-hand side, lap 8, 1:58 from Jay. That was his out lap. But let's have a look at what this lap comes to. He's got no slipstream to help him along here, so this is all under his own power. Hits the apex as well. I mean, on the mediums, he was doing 202s. Let's see what his first lap on the softs like. .202. At the front, 201s. So that's the difference. He's just gone purple, Tremblay, so he's on a quick lap. Mikey Mike's following in behind. He's trying to stay with his teammate at the moment, but it looks like he might be outpaced slightly. J-Mag's not too far away, and he could be within Mikey Mike's strike range very shortly. This is Autista, who's actually watching us. And look at that, you've got some competition in behind. Chudoka, oh, he squeezes up the inside. go-karts fan, that must have been a big surprise to see the red Corvette slip up then. He's still on the hards. So Judoka gets through. Karts fan falls to 6th place, but it looks like it's working out for him. He's on the hard tyres right now. So you can see the delta difference in the lap times. 2:04s on the hards compared to the 2:02s on the softs, 2:03s on the mediums. That time adds up. So the field is starting to get quite condensed here from 4th back. Bautista does lead that little one. He's on the softs right now and he's trying to get some pace out, and he's got some good lap times coming too. He's just all by himself. He's got no team around him. Judoka's flying in the Corvette, the Jaguar. He's trying to use all the cats available. He's on the prowl. Mikey Mike comes in, gets rid of mediums. This is about to heat up here between these two. Judoka is hungry for the positions. We know Bautista can defend well, so let's see what happens between the two of them. A 2:01 for Judoka. It was a 2:02.5 that lap from Bautista, so he's slowing down a little bit. His tyres are starting to wear a little. Judoka won't know that yet, but he'll be able to sense the pace difference once we hit this mountaintop. Bautista does not like the hards. I don't think anyone does. They're all trash. But then some people don't like the super sticky tyres either, because they're just super sticky. It's cracking, Matt. Good to have some new people in the chat today. Welcome along. Watching this little battle between Bautista and Judoka. It is the replay of GTC1, so welcome along. And don't forget as well, Twitter. We are live on Periscope and Twitter. So Demo1G, I know a few of you guys follow me on Twitter. You can actually watch it there as well. So good to have you along. Don't think I don't know where to look at the chat for Twitter though. Here we go. This could be it for Judoka. He's got the slipstream. He's got the run. And Bautista's had to let that happen. The soft tyre runner. You can see his tyres are wearing out. Judoka's got a lot more grip left. And he's used it to his full advantage. Takes 4th place. This man slices off into the pits. Karts fan follows. Spec 1 is in 8th. Karts fan comes in. Bautista out in 5th. Just ahead of Cards. There's Lightspeed. Specs in 8th. He's chasing Marcus. So he's on the soft tyre now. Spec, obviously one of the VIP supporters. Thank you so much, Spec, for everything you do. And thanks again, guys, for turning up to the stream. You might notice on YouTube sometimes that once the stream's ended, there's a new video that pops up. That is so because the stream version has 10-15 minute wait at the start with the starting soon. The new video that pops up goes straight into the race. So that is the reason for that. So yeah, just wanted to let you know, guys, what's going on there. And as well, if you haven't already, I don't know if I'm sure most of you have. If you haven't already, join up to the Discord. It's just the Demo 1 Discord. We do share a Discord, but this is just the Demo 1 only Discord. It's not a spammy Discord server, but I will post things in there that I don't post anywhere else. So if you are interested in things I say and do and in the sim racing thing, because it's all sim racing related, make sure you're make sure you joined up. And it's just a small little community in there of people. So you can join on this link in the chat. It won't send. Why won't it send? Judoka though still pulling a lead away over those in behind. J-Mag's doing a great job as well. Thank you, Steve. Bella Vance has liked the stream from Facebook. Just in the chat on Facebook, I just chucked in the old link there. Don't know what's going on with speech chat. I'll reload it. We usually do these live, not through the replay usually, so usually we get all the replay functions and stuff, but yeah, I was busy last week. There we go. I've just posted in the Twitch and YouTube chat as well. So if you want to join the Discord, make sure you join that, and yeah, we're going to use the Discord as a sign-in for the website in a few weeks' time once I get that sorted. Alright, it's also on the screen if you want to copy it. Remember, it's case sensitive. Okay, we're on lap 13. We're just about to hit halfway mark. Spec 1 in the Viper for Rockefeller Racing. He's trying to catch up to Marcus ahead of him. And Marcus is on the soft tyre. Our leader at the front is also on the soft. He's just done the fastest lap of the race. Interestingly, still slower than the GTC2 fastest lap. Still got time to go. But that's how quick our GTC2 drivers are as well. Tremblay's there in second. He's on the soft. J-Mag's on his soft tyre run too. Judoka from DNA still on the softs. Everybody looks like they're on the favourable soft as well. This is Autista. He's ahead of Cards Fan. This is the battle for 5th and 6th. These two are going at it. They'll be going for a few laps now. Cards Fan's going to look for space. Autista, though, will not let him through. He's got the claws out on the Jag, and he's also not too far away from Judoka as well. So 2 turns to 3. 3 might even turn into 4 if they can catch J-Mag not too shortly. Some quick times being put on the board now. Ooh, it was a little bit wild there for Cards. It was just a bit of a scrape. Ooh, did we have someone go off? We did. We did. Judoka, he made the error at McPhillamy. So easy to do there, and he's lost 2 spots. He's recovered quickly, but unfortunately, these two weren't far behind. At the elbow now, Cards Fan's going to look to get a good exit. He's found the gap. Autista wants that inside for the braking zone when we get to the bottom of the mountain. It's a pure drag race now. Side drafting each other. Up to 4th is Cards Fan. He's just one outside, 1 position away from the podium. J-Mag is all that holds him ahead. He's got indicators on to say thank you, I think, because Bautista didn't make that too difficult. So I think Cards Fan was happy that happened. Is that what that was about, Bautista? Was he just saying thanks for not pushing me off the track? But again, thanks to Andrea, Spec, Zero, and Axel for super chatting and sending stars on Facebook. As most of you know, community, run by the community here. So that money will definitely be going back into bigger and better things here on the channel, like the website and restreaming. So you guys get to watch from your favourite platform. Like I said, at the moment you can watch from Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch. J-Mag's in third still. We're not sure how far away he is on the front. But looking at the pace these guys have, I think Mikey and Tremblay are well and truly off into the distance. This is J-Mag here. He's not too far away. Let's see if we bring up live timing. So the gap between J-Mag, Tremblay, will be 7 seconds off the leader. So you can see the difference. Oh, sorry, he's 8 seconds off Tremblay, and Tremblay's a second off Mikey Mike. These two though. Down in fifth, Cards Fan. These two are just at each other's throat all day. It's been a good little duel for these two at Bathurst. At almost 200 kilometres an hour. It's been interesting. J-Mag's into the pit lane, getting rid of the soft tyre. So Judoka comes in, J-Mag comes in, so the Dino guys are on the same strat. Okay, so J-Mag's on the hard. He'll come out just beside Autista. How hard's he going to fight this? Autista does have the extra pace. J-Mag, though, has got a little bit of... he's got a good run. Julami, Tremblay now following. Awesome. Thank you. On Facebook. Like I said as well, I will I will trim the Facebook stream after the live streams, so we get straight into the racing when you go back and watch it later. We're on YouTube. Usually it'll save a new video of the shortened version, so you might see a new video pop up with no likes and views. It's still the same stream, it's just saved from the start of the race instead of having to wait 15 minutes and skip through all the boring parts at the start of the stream when nothing happened. And I think of all the esports and sim racing channels out there, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who does it. I don't know why more people are not doing it. But there you go. Batista's doing well. Like he said, he lifted to let Cards Fan go. And you can see Cards Fan does have a good pace right now on the softs. J-Mag on the hards has also got really good pace. He's keeping up with Autista. He's competitive anyway. So this could be a bit of danger for Autista in a bit later on, because J-Mag looks quick. He's got to do, remember, the guys are going to do 5 laps on the hards, 5 laps on the mediums minimum. They can do longer if they want. So Mikey Mike's, I think he's on the hard tyres now. He is. He comes out back into second. So he'll come in 5 laps from now, and he should have some fast tyres to the end. Lap 17. This race has flown by. It's been flawless from Tremblay at the front, though. At the moment, it's him and Mikey Mike who are racing and competing against each other. The strategy, I think Mikey Mike's got just outright pace, though. Cards Fans keeping it clean. Autista from Puerto Rican E-Racing Club doing the same as well. Don't forget, guys, if you are... Pretty sure these guys... Can anyone just join the PREC, or do you need to be from Puerto Rico? Or can you be from Latin America? J-Mag from DNA, he's in the Corvette. The Corvette's a favourite in the SFR. A few guys drive it now. He's on the hard tyre, and he's, like I said, he's doing really well to keep up with Autista in 4th place. This is Marcus from Rockefeller Racing. The guys from Rockefeller haven't had the best of days today. He's on the soft tyre at the moment, and he's going to need to come in for more fuel. Everyone will, but he will. Spec 1's filled up. He's on new tyres too, so he's going to put some quick times down. He's in 7th, so he'll be looking to catch up to Marcus shortly. Judoka is in behind him, and he's on the hards. So very interesting to see Judoka down so far, but I think the pit stop and the fuel stop is the reason for that. Then it's MSP. He's got ahead of Rocky Catch, who's in 10th place. He's struggling today. He's in the Aston. Bathurst, not his favourite. And Lightspeed looks like he's had some dramas too. He is on the harder tyre, the slower tyre, but he's fallen to 11th, and unfortunately we've had 2 or 3 guys drop out. All right. So Spec 1 comes through, takes 5th place because Marcus and Autista are in the pit lane. This could be tight when he comes around Hell's Corner. There's Marcus coming out just ahead of Judoka. So Marcus on mediums. Is he quicker than Judoka on the hard tyre? This is going to be an interesting battle. Judoka is looking quick. Zero, welcome back. It's good to have you along and watching from New Jersey. All right. It's pretty much New York. It's Sunday night, live from Brisbane, Australia, on a Monday morning, 12:30. It's lunchtime. The commentator's getting hungry, and we're watching some racing. Yeah, what time is it for you guys? It must be pretty late. You guys are pretty committed. I do appreciate it. Okay, up the front. Still Long Island, New York. There you go. Tremblay is in. 10 laps to go. My cousin moved to New York a few months ago. I don't know where about he moved or why he moved, but I know he's over there. I just thought it was funny. As soon as he moved to New York, all of a sudden, he was posting links on Facebook, links to the New Yorker. And I'm like, oh, okay. See, we've been cultured since the first day we've been there. I would really like to go there and check the city out. One day. Definitely be wanting to do that one day. Alrighty. Cards fan. He's doing well in 3rd, but we are expecting those in behind to have jumped him in the pit stops. Hard tyres for J-Mag. So he's going to run close to the end now. Thank you, Vic. Good to have you along. Spec 1. Soft tyres. 201s. He did a 159. Well, that would have been his out lap before. And I missed 5th place. Was Autista on the softs as well. Pretty consistent lap times as well. And you can see he's starting to catch 4th place. Twist and tight, turny track of Bathurst. Got to keep your wits about you sometimes. J-Mag pitting lap 20. Yes. Yeah, we'll have to have a look. J-Mag's just ahead of us. We're on board with Autista. God, I really need to go to the toilet. That would be the worst thing about being a commentator at like Crofty, for example. Imagine drinking a lot of water and then right at the start of the Grand Prix you're like, oh God, you got to go. And then like, it's one of those races where there's 50 safety cars. So the race goes for like 2 hours. You'd have to just pee in a bottle. just have to get a Gatorade bottle or something and just go right then and there. Bautista has really closed the gap on J-Mag here. He is going to go probably and have a crack at an overtake. He didn't get it quite done before then. It was a little bit wide from J-Mag. He was a little bit unsettled coming into the corner. Just anything that's big and at least a couple of litres. Bautista though slowed down by J-Mag because of the configuration of the Bathurst, tight twisty top of the mountain. There's nowhere to go. He definitely did touch him. I don't think he bothered him though. J-Mag still holding his position. Holding station well. Oh, he's got a good exit to J-Mag. I don't think J-Mag got an equally good exit, but he's going to let him go. These guys are too nice in GTC1. So he lets him free. Is up into third place. We're waiting to see what this guy does. Does J-Mag pit this lap? Yes, he does. Josh called it. Get rid of the hard tyre. Ooh, a squirrely entry, but he's in. He's going to need fuel too. So J-Mag stops on the spot. Jacks push him up. Team puts on the new tyres. The fuel guy does his thing. A long hold. J-Mag's going to be just out behind Marcus here in 5th place. So he falls to 6th, but he's on them quick tyres now. Marcus is on some mediums. So J-Mag might get held up here. He needs to get this done quickly. This might hurt him a little bit. This might hurt J-Mag just a little. Marcus is going to be obviously slower on a slower tyre. J-Mag, a quicker tyre, will lose time if he's stuck behind a slower driver. Not that Marcus can do anything about that. It's his compound slowing him down. So J-Mag is just going to have to be very professional about this. Patient. He's got cold tyres. He's dealing with them well. Marcus will be looking in that rear vision mirror, seeing DNA J-Mag and that Corvette. Just closing the gap every corner now. He'll get a good exit here. He should get him, I think. This could be on the cards for J-Mag. Marcus got a fantastic exit, and he's not going to make it easy, is he? He's not like everyone else. Who's he going to give him? Oh, he put the car in the middle of the road. I like that. I like that. Made it difficult. Made J-Mag work for it and find space. He's up to 5th. So I don't think he lost too much time there. Oh, Marcus is going to come back at him almost. Bautista's up to 3rd. Mike has just come out on some new softs, so he's on some cold soft tyres. Bautista's in behind him on some warmed up softs. Same for Cards. It's getting quite close now at the front. We've got about 6-7 laps to go. Podium. It could be anyone's game. If there's mistakes that creep in at this point, it could ruin the race. So any one of them. Yeah, I think Marcus does. Let's have a look. Yeah, he needs fuel. And he'll get rid of those mediums. So, J-Mag doesn't really have to worry about that. MSP will need fuel as well. I think all the Rockefeller guys are pretty much on the same strategy now. Specs just ahead of his teammate Catch at the moment. Catch is up to 9th. What happened to Judoka? He was doing really well before. So Judoka's fallen to 10th place. Maybe he's just got the new tyres and that's what it is. But yeah, Judoka was up there with J-Mag for a little bit. And Lightspeed's fallen off as well. Just hasn't been their day here around the mountain. It is a difficult circuit. It is the Nordschleife of the Southern Hemisphere, some say. Tremblay leads. And by the way, his fastest lap time, the 2 minutes 7:41, is only 3,000th quicker than the GTC2 best lap. That's crazy. GTC2 are very quick. Mikey Mike. Look at this. This is very close. Autista and Cards Fan. These guys have been at it all day. They've been at each other's throat all day. They're going to be sick of each other by the end of this one. Surely Autista's not going to let this one just go by. He's gone purple. He's got the inside. Autista has already fallen off a little bit. The pace of Cards Fan is too much. Thank you, John Shivers. He's liked the stream on Facebook. Good to have you along today. This is GTC1 division. If you missed GTC2, it was live, presented live just about an hour ago here on the channel. So if you guys need to watch something after, you can go back and watch GTC2. It's an interesting race. Also came down to strategy. Not as much as this one is though. This is the Alien division, you're correct. Cards Fan just hasn't put a step wrong today, and that's the reason he's up in the podium position. This is J-Mag flying hard, trying to catch up to Autista, and Cards ahead of him. The gap seems to be just a little bit too big at the moment. Marcus, we know, has to enter the pits, and he has, and he's come back out in 6th place. So Marcus looks like he's got himself a decent gap. And he's actually not too far off J-Mag at the moment. Don't forget, if you're joining us for the first time, enjoying what you're watching, don't forget to chuck a like, chuck a share, tell your friends about us. We've got more sim racing and esports action here on the channel. Ooh, look at these two, the two GTC2 guys, Mikey Mike and Tremblay. These guys are going cutthroat racing. 4 laps to go. Tremblay comes out on the hards and he's in behind his teammate. He's going to be at a disadvantage, surely. I think Mikey Mike's done the hards already, hasn't he? Surely he's got the fuel to the end. Cards Fan might even be able to catch up. Tremblay here. This is going to be a very interesting finish. Don't go anywhere because this one is not sorted yet. In 4 laps we'll know. But I think Cards Fan's got the pace. Does Cards Fan need to pit again? He probably will. Where Tremblay and Mikey Mike won't. Or maybe he's, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done the math. This is J-Mag coming up towards McPhillamy too. You see Autista's not too far behind him. This is really anyone's game here at the front. You can see the difference. Soft tyres for Mikey, hards for Tremblay, and the difference already after half a lap. And like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook, and Twitch, and Twitter, and YouTube, and Facebook. We said them all. But thanks again, guys, for the support today. It's been absolutely awesome. Couldn't have asked for a better turnout. Couldn't ask for a better community. Again, the Discord, just the Demo 1 Discord. I'll chuck it in chat again. That is, yeah, I don't spam on it. I don't add everyone. I don't adhere everyone. Just a small community. But if you like what I have on the website, Demo 1, if you like the podcast that we have, episode 3 is coming, I promise. That's where I put stuff that I don't put anywhere else. So I'd love to have you along in the small community, small Demo 1 only Discord. Alrighty, at the front, Tremblay is starting to lose pace a little. Cards fan has found new life because he's starting to catch up to the man ahead of him. I think he's going to go 8 laps on the softs. It's going to be very interesting because his tyres are going to be near the end of life. Tremblay will have plenty of life left in his hards, but he won't have the pace. Cards fan will potentially have pace, but they're not going to be very grippy. So this one's going to play out in the next 3 laps as we jump down the mountain again through the cutting. On the brakes hard. Just look how much Cards fan can close the gap, but he's compromised his exit there. He was a little bit too quick on the entry. He's just looking to get a good slipstream here. He's maxed out 287, 288 kilometers an hour. He's absolutely flooring it. He's closed the gap more this time. Is he going to go for the move at the last corner? He's done it. Cards fan gets the overtake with about 3 laps to go. It's lap 26. And Cards fan is up to second place. It's taken him 26 laps to get there. And unfortunately for Tremblay, he's lost second. He's not going to stop fighting though. If he can keep the pressure up, he might be able to force Cards fan into an error and take that spot back. But right now, Cards fan looks to be in control. His tyres are starting to wear away. Tremblay hasn't fallen off too far though, so we'll have to keep an eye on this one. Creeping up the mountain now. With every corner, Cards fan seems to be just gaining time. Let's have a look down the order a little bit. J-Mag's in 4th. Bautista's there in 5th. On the hard tyre now to the end. Soft tyre for Marcus. He's in 6th place. Judoka, he's got a bit of company. His name is MSP in behind. So Judoka has got a bit of work to do, and MSP's got a little bit of extra grip left. Yeah, that Aston, plus the confidence and the ability, absolutely flies here at the mountain. You've got to put the time in the practice in. Judoka, did he compromise his exit? I don't think he did. MSP looked clean though. Here we go. The chase is on. We're running out of laps. Coming into lap 27. Penultimate lap starter for the leaders. There's not a lot of time left for overtakes to be made. MSP will be chomping at the bit to get this one done. Judoka will be sweating bullets because you'll see MSP. He's got a lot of pace, doesn't he? He's already caught him a few tenths already. Meters and meters is closing every corner now. MSP once again closes the gap in the Rockefeller Races green livery. Judoka making him green with sickness. He'll be feeling so sick that he could possibly lose 7th place. He's worked so hard today for that position. MSP, though, flying in the Toyota. Another close finish here with the SFR GT Challenge. Can Judoka hold him off? 27 of 28. Laps are disappearing. MSP there in 8th place. He's trying to recover after a bit of a shaky start. He's going to try and get one back on the DNA driver on the final lap. A little bit of a tag on the outside wall. The Corvette flying. It's a bit tense now. MSP, look at it. Looks like a jet fighter. About to intercept and unload on the Corvette. MSP's car looks solid through here, through the cutting. Corvette had a little bit of an advantage. Alrighty, penultimate lap is about to turn into the final lap. And this chase is not going to end. MSP, he's getting that thing right up to the red line. Is he going to come in for the overtake? He might get it at the kink. He's going to be on the outside. He's going to go the long way. Surely the Corvette's going to get back ahead. He does. MSP couldn't quite get the up and under just yet. Judoka's got a big job ahead of him now. He's got to do that one more lap. Oh, he's slide deep. He's run really deep at the final corner. MSP's come in. He didn't quite have the traction. No, he's done it. MSP's got the overtake. And that starts the final lap. Mikey Mike's at the front. Cards fans there in 2nd. Tremblay in 3rd. There's J-Mag 4th. Bautista in 5th place. Marcus 6th. It's MSP and J-Mag though. Sorry, MSP and Judoka rather. Great little action. Battle happening. The Rockefeller racer now. Light on his feet. He's got almost no fuel in the tank. He's running on fumes. Judoka will be too. But he looks like he's got plenty of grip left in those soft tyres. And MSP, he kept the pressure up enough. And Judoka just overcooked it on the final corner. And look at the pace he's got through McPhillamy. That Corvette can't stay with him. The Toyota is so powerful over the top of the mountain. This is Mikey Mike Doe from GTC1. It's going to be a flawless win for him. And the Jaguar. Thank you, Nigel. You've just come in time to see Mikey Mike take the win for GTC1 in the Alien Division. Cards fan from PX7 from the Phoenix. He'll take 2nd place over Tremblay there in 3rd. It'll be J-Mag in 4th. He worked hard for that. DNA will be pretty happy with the points he gets out of that one today. Autista gets 5th, and he's worked very hard for that one. PREC will be impressed with the effort. Marcus for Rockefeller Racing, the first of the team, who gets 6th place. MSP has stayed ahead of Judoka just enough to get 7th, 8th for Judoka. Catch, the team boss of Rockefeller Racing, he will get 9th today. Lightspeed, he got ahead of Spec 1 at the end. Don't know what happened to you, Spec. It just wasn't your day, was it? But Lightspeed and Spec finish within a few tenths of each other. But yeah, what a day! What a race! Well, guys, thanks for watching. That's the end of GTC1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks to Nigel, John, Vic, Jalami, Steve, Simon, Martin, and Ryan for liking and sharing the stream today, all on Facebook. You guys are legends. Don't forget, if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow wherever you're watching us from. Thanks again for all the support. Have a great weekend. I know there's not much left of it, so have a great week. But yeah, don't forget to visit demoandgarage.com. Join the Discord link. I'll chuck it in chat again for you guys. And yeah, I will love to talk to you guys a little bit later on. But my name's Josh Gain. That was GTC1. That was the SFR GT Challenge. Next event coming up is Formula 2 on Thursday night. I will update the stream calendar, which is on that website, demoandgarage.com. So I'll update it for you. It'll convert it to your local time. But thanks again to all the support. You guys are legends. I'll see you very shortly for some more racing. Until then, good night, have a great week, and stay safe. That sucks, Spec. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Spec, with the like just with the time, the way the time model works. It's so on off, and it can wreck your race like that. It's just the way it's coded. Just the way it is. All right, I really need to go to the toilet. I'll see you guys later.